say welcome to my short presentation about the high tone frequency with the self-treatment device WeWoThom Premium. It's the most smallest device worldwide. For introduction of my person, I'm Werner Ulrich and I'm the General Director of the company Dr. Ulrich Medizintechnik in Germany, nearby Berlin. With this possibilities of email or phone number, you can contact me if you have a question about this. I'm clinician physic and I'm one of the co-inventor of the innovation what I present you in the next minutes. What are the targets of this presentation? The first is I would like to introduce you to news in the high tone frequency treatment. And second, I would like to bring you trust into the solution with the name WeWoThom Premium, the worldwide smallest device in the high tone frequency treatment. What's our agenda? Our agenda is starting with a short presentation of the alternative of devices in comparing to pharmaceuticals. And second, we speak about the high tone frequency treatment. It's different in basics, the functions in cases of pain in the back and in joints, the usage forms, usage by the patients, and very important, the advantages of this high tone frequency treatment. And the last, a short summary. Let's speak about the alternative versus pharmaceuticals treatment. Preface, I mean no denunciation of pharmaceuticals. I think pharmaceuticals are very needed, but they have also disadvantages. And it's not a general denunciation here. And let's look in this frame of this presentation here, look at the reason of the pain. It's not included in pharmaceutical treatments, but in our solution we have to look at the reason of pain, alternative to pharmaceuticals in so much cases. Conventionally, electrotreatment, it's also an alternative. The conventional electrotreatment, not our solution, brings warmness, coldness by the electrical current or by ultrasound. And by this warmness or coldness, we wait for the answer of the human body and wait for a solution and bring away also the pain in our joints and back. The direct current brings warmness, but also ionization in the tissue, and the ionization is not allowed and not wished, brings disadvantages of the tissue and brings the heals of the tissue away. The alternative current, it's good, it's better than the direct current in the first look at this point, but what's about the deepness? The deepness is limited, and alternative current is also good, but what about the cell adaptation to the frequencies? We have only a short effective time by the cell adaptation of the body. One example for this background. With a middle frequency treatment, in the case of gonarthrosis, we have 10 minutes acquisition or 50 minutes acquisition time. But after 2 seconds after the start of the treatment, we have adaptation of the cell and nothing is happened by the frequencies. We have only warmness by ionization. It's feeling good, but it's not really good. That's why the tissue of our cells will be destroyed by the ionization. We do not wish ionization. The situation with the conventionally electric treatment is mostly we have not enough effectiveness by cell adaptation after 2 seconds. Everybody can understand that only 2 seconds effectiveness, it's not enough to healing the body or bring the pain away. It's too short by the cell adaptation, what we do not wish. Second point, the limitation of penetration brings us in this situation that the current is not going deep enough to the reason of our pain, and that's why the limitation of penetration is also a cause of not enough effectiveness by the conventionally electric treatment. What about our high tone frequency treatment? This is our theme today and our target to bring it in your understanding. We make the same as the nature. We make the same as the sympathicus or parasympathicus is doing in our cells. Sympathicus or parasympathicus are working with electromagnetic frequencies, and we do the same in the high tone frequency treatment. For example, first example, we get a red skin if we hear a joke, or we get red skin in the face when we see first time our new girlfriend or boyfriend. And in the other case, we get immediately white faces if we are shocked by a very bad situation or by damage or other things. Then we get white faces. Both red skins or white face skins, it's also the result of the functionality of sympathicus, and we cannot do anything again, but it is controlled by sympathicus via electromagnetic frequencies. What's happened by the electromagnetic frequencies, the cell body is shaked. We have oscillation and vibration of the human cells or details of the cells, molecules in the cells, and we have no flowing up or going away by the ionization. We have no ionization in high tone frequency treatments. We shake the body just like in a cleaning machine. Only alternative current we have, and this is the reason for the only oscillation and vibration, and nothing cells are going away. Attention, we have no flow cells, no ionization, what I have explained in the case of traditionally electronic device, and here in the high tone frequencies we have no flow of the cells by no ionization. The cells are shaking only, and we are working in the region from kilohertz to 12 kilohertz. Normally these frequencies are hearing if we can bring it on our ear or in the air. It's a part of frequency spectrum of hearing tones. That's why we have the name high tone frequency treatment. The effects are bioelectrical and simultaneous biochemical. It's also the same as we can found it in the nature, in our body. We have both bioelectrical and biochemical effects simultaneous. What effects are bringing by the high tone frequency treatment against pain? We have better metabolism and brings better quality of cartilage in the joints, and the cartilage tissue will be done more elastical. We have 3 phases. We have more cell communication. It's a typical result of our bioelectrical functionality. We have cell coordination and cell cooperation. These are both bioelectrical and biochemical things and results of the high tone frequency treatment. The cooperation brings more and better repair situation of damaged cells. The metabolism is bring more and will be regulated by high tone frequency treatment. We have lesser inflammation and lesser swelling. All is done in this complex working simultaneous. And we have no more nervous pathway blockages. We have no more isolated situations in an inflamed knee or other joints. This is a result of our cell communication. Self-treatment of the body, this is the best way. We do not need strange help. The painless is moving away, and we say the painless moving safe. We have situation of stationary devices. It's not our target, but you can see it what we do with electrodes on the knee or on the right leg, what you see here in the image. We see also what is happening in a physician station, in a laboratory, or in an ambulance, or can be also done, but we are connected with a device and we are not able to move. Here you see also a stationary device. The electrodes are on the knee or under the leg here, what you under the back, what you see. And the most and more important and more advantages we bring with innovation, what you see here in the images. This is the worldwide smallest device with the name WeWoThom Premium, and the usage is discreet and under the clothes every time and everywhere. Everywhere is not really true. You cannot use it during the shower. You see here on the left side, here you see on the left side the cervical syndrome, problematic and symptomatic, and here you see pain in the shoulder. And you see here pain in the hip. We say coxarthrosis. You see here on the gonarthrosis, and here you see a muscle fraction of a muscle during a sport accident. You can see easy here on these both images that the small device is easy to use under the clothes, and it's a very discreet and safe usage of this, and nobody can see it if you have it under the clothes. You can see it, this is very mobile here during sport. In this case, here on the knee the device is during this girl is playing football. Let's speak about the advantages. We have no side effects as we see in pharmaceuticals. We have high availability and a very modern status. This is a very good advantage. You have it everywhere and every time. We have very fast effects. In my experiences, I have it seen so much often that after 1 hour using, very strong pains and the reason of pain is away. This good situation is holding also for a long time. Can be very after short time, small hours, and the pain and the reason of the pain is back. We have no disadvantages by ionization current. That's why we have no ionization current. The mobile self-treatment is available. No strange help is needed, and very big advantage this is. The discrete treatment under the clothes is a favor. That's why you can use it during your normal day in the work, in the club and otherwhere. We have more indications in the future, can be wanding, helping and other things, but today we speak only about the pain in the back and in the joints. It's a very established method. By myself, I'm working since 22 years with a high tone frequency, and I see in a short book what the advantage and the results are. The very high results we have for the people with pain in the back, in the joints, nervous pain after menstruation and after sport accidents. The science basics began 1913, and it's a very long history we can see in the literature. Now a short looking at this problem. Here what I say, what I will show, it's a metabolism. On the left side we have only metabolism, a reaction between enzyme with the E and substrate with the S in this position, and we have no metabolism if other position between substrate and enzyme is. With our shaking and oscillation of the cells and molecules, we get a very, very high level of metabolism, what we do and what is done by natural effects and natural tools. Here we see the limited penetrancy by TENS. TENS is staying for transcutaneous electronervous stimulation, what we see everywhere in our practice, and we have a big disadvantage of TENS devices. That's why we produce only one action potential in a cell, and it brings only a short penetration. Here you have the surface, and after lesser than half centimeter, the penetration is finished. Totally other things we have in the high tone frequency treatment with WeWoThom Premium. There we have the advantage that our penetration is unlimited, real unlimited of this tissue, and by this case that we have 300 to 800 action potential in every cell, and that's why only one action potential is needed to get to the target of the neighbor cell. And that's why the body can very big, and you can have a patient with 200 kilogram body weight, and you can effective treat the hip pain in a coxarthrosis case. Here you see it in the graphic with red, it's a high tone frequency treatment, and blue, it's a TENS. Here you see before 0.5 centimeter, the penetration is 0, and the high tone frequency in the deepness is unlimited. In Hungary, I think we have the same percent of people with pain in the back or in the joints, estimated 5 million people, and I think we can help without side effects or without dangers these people mostly all.